Different haircut, a little bit of facial hair, no anabolic steroids in the body, but I'm still me, I'm still the same person. Please watch the video, please like it, please comment on it. Is the channel still alive? It might be a bit dead. The last time I posted was, let's have a little look, 2 months ago. Oof, I used to be a bit of a YouTuber, didn't I? Weekly uploads, daily on the YouTube Shorts. What's happened is, I've been posting on a daily basis like a good online coach does on Instagram, because in this modern day, if you're a full-time online coach, you're a full-time content creator, and it's abysmal. It ain't good, mate. So what do you do when you fall out of Instagram? You come to YouTube and you go, please YouTube, help me out. Should I do a bit of a physique update? This is what the rig is looking like. I'm 180 pounds, 180, get your words out. So that is 15 pounds down from peak scale weight. So what happened was, I was being a bit of a menace. I was using PEDs, going to the gym. And then I thought, you know what? Don't really like this, so I stopped the PEDs, kept food exactly where it was because I was at maintenance. And then since coming off, the only thing I've had to change is my training, which we're going to talk about. I'm going to get into that kitchen, grab a coffee, get into that office space, and we're going to go through today's session, which was pre-haircut. I think I should touch on this very quickly before you click off the video. Of course, I said I was using PEDs, I'm now not. How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I still pee standing up. I still kind of look masculine. So I'm taking that as a bit of a win. But on a serious note, we will talk about this when we're in the office, going through today's session. Do bear with me. I apologise. We're dealing with Mother Nature for the lighting. 1 minute I'm lit up like a Christmas tree. The next, it's like I'm in a dark room. And the only way I can fix it is if I go to the camera and back constantly. And we're not going to do that. We're just going to roll with it. Coffee is in hand. I'll put the coffee art on screen now. I know what you're thinking, Luke, mate. I don't think you've done that. Pictures don't lie. Now, let's get into today's training session. Now, I heard that, mate. You just said, Luke, you look so cool. You look so good. What's your training split? The training split at the minute is full body push, full body pull, rest, upper lower, rest, rest, repeat. I know, magical. This is the full body pull session. So everything that pulls, we're pulling, baby. So it is back, biceps, hamstrings. And then on the flip side, when we do full body push, it is delts, chests, triceps, quads. Now, I stumbled on this plan by mistake. I actually programmed something very similar for a client. And as I finalised it, I thought, you know what? This looks nice. So I structured one for myself. And I'm getting on with it well. Now, to address the elephant in the room, I've been off PEDs for just over 3 months now. Training, it's not what it used to be. I remember the good old days, getting in that gym full as a house, 50 PSI, unbelievable pumps, slapping plates on for the fun of it. I'm not experiencing that anymore. However, training is still in a pretty good spot. Of course, it initially took a hit. Like when I went cold turkey, that initial period of time where it felt like muscle was being ripped off me and my training performance was going in the bin. Like that wasn't fun. But it was inevitable. And to be fair, it's an exaggeration. I've lost muscle, yeah, but not a crazy amount. I've lost performance in some areas, but again, not a crazy amount. I'm now in a position where I'm going into a session, I'm feeling good because I'm still managing my recovery well, and I'm progressing here and there. It's not like I'm going in and I'm just putting more weight on for a laugh. Most things are maintaining and it's just progression here or there, but I'll take it. I'm keeping energy balance around maintenance. Reason being, I don't think I'm in a position to see great physique change at the minute. So just be on the safe side, holding things at maintenance, keep body comp in a good spot. And I'm just taking progression where possible within the gym. I think it goes to show how important, surprise, surprise, managing nutrition, training and lifestyle is. There are a lot of people out there that do rely on PEDs to make progress. There are some proper whoppers, we've all seen them. They're not tracking their nutrition, their training's abysmal, but they're making a little bit of progress because they're running silly cycles. Take that silly cycle away, they wither away. So thanks to me taking an educated approach, I've come off, and I'm not in a terrible position. Of course, I mentioned this on social media a while back. I've had quite a lot of engagement since then in the DMs. No likes or comments, just DMs. Cheers. And it's clear people feel stuck. There are a lot of people who've gone assisted. They're not happy with the return they're seeing on the risks they're taking, but they just continue. They feel like their goals behind that gram total a week, or 1.5 gram total a week, or 2 gram per week, and they push and push and push and push and push until they end up in a bit of a no man's land. I think it's very clear when it comes down to assisted bodybuilding, not everyone's cut out for it. We all tolerate drugs differently. We all respond differently to these drugs, and we all have a different risk to reward ratio. And I think if you are assisted, you have to continuously review that risk to reward ratio, because people get lost within it. And it's a bit sad. And let's face it as well, there are a lot of people who use PEDs that shouldn't. They've never been coached, they've never trained properly, they've never tracked their nutrition, but they're more than happy to stick a needle in their ass. It's just a bit sad. And I must admit, this fitness industry, of course I'm fully immersed in it. I'm a full-time coach. It's what I do for a job. It's how I pay the bills. It's how I keep the lights on. But I really dislike it. I really dislike it. I've made a week solution. You know, people do New Year's solutions. I do October solutions, apparently. I've barely consumed like any fitness content recently, and I felt much better for it headspace-wise, but I did have a little scroll yesterday evening. I broke my rules. And I just can't believe how bad it is. Like, this space just sucks. There are, do I want to get into it? It's just like mass uneducation, isn't it? And sleazy salespeople and egos. There's egos on both sides. There's people that do well with their physique and they're very egotistical about it. And then there are other people who are doing horrendous. They can't train properly. They've never seen progress in their life, but they've got such an ego they can't ask for help. I've lost where I was in this video. Back to the training. Shall we go through volume? Yeah, sound, mate, I'll tell you. Cable pullovers, 3 working set. Supinated pull down, 2 working sets. Upper back focus row, 2 working sets. DY row, 2 working sets. Seated leg curl, 4 working sets. I would normally do 2 seated leg curl, 2 lying leg curl, but I don't like the lying leg curl here, so I just done 4. And then I've done 3 working sets standing D handle cable curl, then 3 working sets behind the back D handle cable curl. And it felt decent, but we're back. Will YouTube be weekly? It will initially. I reckon there's 4 videos heading your way that will be consistent, and I'll probably taper off a little bit. But we'll be documenting training and just having a bit of a yap. I think I do like long form content. The problem is with Instagram, even though it is like the main driver for the business, doing short form content, it just sucks, mate. It's all about hooks, isn't it? Just saying the most outrageous thing possible to get people's attention, or just like an outrageous visual hook. It's weird. And I mentioned it on my Instagram story yesterday. I'll get it up actually, because I'll touch on this. I put up my weekly shop on top of the bag, like at the top. Explain that horribly. I've got some salad, I've got some bananas, I've got some rice cakes. I put this is hiding the cookies and ice cream. Doesn't matter what you do, just what you show. There are so many people on social media, and I've seen it with my own green eyes, mate. They portray one thing on social media, like they're the hardest worker ever, super hardcore, super disciplined, and in real life it can be further from the truth. And it does my head in. Anyway, I'm going full ramble mode now. Before I say anything that gets me in trouble, in summary, I'm a small natty guy. Training's okay though. I've got really good at coffee art. All my clients are still smashing it up, put some transformations up on screen. And I think we'll leave it there. Sort the lighting out. There we go. But remember to like, subscribe, comment if you're feeling dangerous, and I'll see you in the next one.